99X in the Morning X. It's Barnes, it's Leslie, it's Crash Clark on Traffic. One of my favorite segments that we do is Someone You Should Know. That's where we find people out in the world making a difference, doing things, positive things out in their community. We're going to take you up to New Jersey now. Let's go meet Michael. Let's see if I can say it right. Parziale.
Hey, perfecto. Very good.
Okay, I did it. Parziale.
Even better.
Michael is not a soprano, but probably lives near some of them. So he is on the USAR drone team, and it's something very specific that he does, which is really cool. He goes out and finds people's lost pets.
So cool.
Such a freaking... How did you even come up? By the way, welcome to the show, first of all.
Well, thank you. Well, I appreciate the credit.
How did you come up with such an idea and such a great idea?
Well, I was flying drones recreationally, and then I thought there's got to be something more I can do with these things. And I bought myself a thermal drone, and I ended up, one of the local pastors knew this because I was trying to establish some rescue missions up on the beachfront when after the lifeguards are left. We live over here on the water. That's where our restaurant is. And I said, there's got to be something we can do with this. And that's what I did. I created a safety release mechanism to deliver a personal flotation device out to the swimmers when there's no lifeguards. And it's a self-releasing mechanism. All you got to do is tug on it. It's on my YouTube channel. If your viewers want to look at it, USAR drone team. And a pastor knew that I had this thermal camera drone, and there was a missing person down in a local area about 20 miles away from us that was missing for 3 days in the wilderness. He had a little bit of a handicap, I guess, and he couldn't find his way out, and they couldn't find him for 3 days. So I went down there, an hour and 18 minutes later, I found him and saved his life, basically, because he was hypothermic, he was in a swamp, and his body temperature was very, very low. And at any rate, so then after that, someone had said, can you find my pet? I said, I guess so. And 127 pets as of yesterday. Yes, we can.
We saw the story about the one dog, Abby, that you found that was like 20 miles away from home. Now, how exactly were you able to find her?
Yes. Well, what happened was it was being transported up from North Carolina up to Maine, I believe. And when they went out to take a bathroom break for all the pets they were transporting, Abby escaped up the New Jersey Turnpike and headed northbound. Hence, 26 miles later, they were very fortunate, and just by coincidence, they had an air tag put in the harness before it had left North Carolina, which they normally don't do. And it was tracked up, going up the turnpike, and then the signal was lost by by exit 11 on the turnpike. And that's when I was called in to see if I could find it, and I did, actually, and I believe that one was 6 minutes, I believe.
Wow.
6 minutes or 7 minutes, I forget now which one it was. But yes, we found it, and it was great coordination between the Woodbridge Police Department, the animal control officer, and obviously the use of the thermal drone playing overwatch and directing and coordinating everything with the two crews down on the ground.
What people, if you don't understand what he's talking about with the thermal drone, even the ones you can buy, anyone can go buy it. They have the heat-seeking attachments basically inside the drone. It's a higher level than just the regular old drone, and you can pick up heat and at night.
Correct.
And so when you're trying to find a pet, wouldn't there be a whole lot of pets that you're seeing on the heat map? How do you know it's their pet?
Well, what happens is you find up all types of heat signatures, even rocks, and you got to distinguish it. It has a multi-payload camera on there, one obviously being the thermal camera, and the second being a regular RGB camera, like your camera phone. Yeah. And we turn that on. If it is at nighttime, we have also an attachment of a spotlight that literally lights up the whole area. And then we zoom in on it with the regular camera, and the pet owner is usually standing, 2 feet away from me, and they give me, yep, that's my dog or cat or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
So, Michael, you found the dog, but dogs get kind of sketchy and freaked out. What happens if the dog freaks out and starts running somewhere? Are you tracking this dog now, like on your drone, like however fast it can go?
Yes. The drones can go 30, 40 miles an hour, but that usually never, ever happens. Number one, the dog has no idea where if they even hear, I'm sure they hear the propellers. but they rarely get freaked out. I mean, 99.9% of the time they just stay firm. They don't run. That's not true. I mean, a lot of people say, don't use the drones because it's going to scare the pet.
Right.
And
That's
so
what
on
I
and
would
so
think.
forth.
Yeah.
And that is not true.
Now, I know you guys are a nonprofit, USARDroneteam.org, but how do you guys stay in business? Is it all donations?
Well, we do charge a service fee for the pet rescues to cover operational costs because, it goes without saying that these drones are insanely expensive. They range anywhere from $12,000 up to I have one that's $40,000, plus with the camera payload. So insurance, maintenance, batteries are $1,500 each for some of these things. So we have to charge an operational cost fee to come out, and gas, insurance, you name it. It's a normal business. But everything is given back to our veteran foundation, a 501c3 foundation that I started to train veterans once they leave the military in new careers using drones, albeit search and rescue, infrastructure inspection, surveying, et cetera, et cetera. And it's been very beneficial to military personnel to learn how to do that, and we do not charge them a dime. It's all gratis by us.
This is Michael Parziale up in New Jersey, USAR Drone Team. They find lost pets flying around at night. I have a company that we have a bunch of drones, and we do a lot of daytime. We don't do nighttime things. But I do know at night it's a lot scary with power lines and trees. Have you lost any of those high-end drones? Trying to find these pets?
No, not at all, and I hope it doesn't give me bad luck now. But no,
I mean, it's scary flying like that.
Well, yeah, truth be told, we do look at the survey, the map, the flight map, as far as what towers are in the areas. We look at the towers that, we're going to be flying over, but we do set a minimum height of a search, which is normally 100, 150 feet above any obstacle, just so we avoid those obstacles. But we do find normally anywhere from, my search grade is around 300 to 400 feet above the ground.
So, Michael, if someone has a lost pet, how do they, get to you? How do they find you? But then also, I would think this is important. How fast is your response time?
Well, they can go on Facebook, USAR Drone Team. We're all over that, or the internet. And the best way is to call is 732-245-4234. And USARDroneteam.org is our website, USARDroneteam.org. And they can just send it, for informational purposes, and we'll reach right out to them. Our response time, we're 24/7, 365. I think we did 7 searches in 1 week alone, and we found 5 of them. So that was our highest record. So, yeah, we're out there all the time. Yeah, so now we're at 127 pets that we just rescued.
Yeah, I would think that it's very time sensitive that people have to get you so quickly. How do you do your regular job? I mean, it sounds like this is becoming a full-time job.
Yes, it is a full-time job, and I do work around our restaurant, the Riverside Cafe in Manasquan. But we're closed for the season right now. We're a summer place.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to be, so it affords me the time to go out and do this on a full-time basis in between everything else. But, thankfully and hopefully, there are not too many searches that we have to go out on a regular basis. I get calls from across the country, as far away as Hawaii, actually. And I try to help them over the phone, and I actually have helped them do whatever needs to be done. But the way people support us is through the donation, through the GoFundMe is the easiest way, or else you can send a direct link right to us as a donation as well.
Well, what is that GoFundMe so we can get some folks to help you out? Because obviously you need resources. So what is that GoFundMe?
It's called USAR Drone Team Pet Rescue Search Funds.
All right.
And that it goes directly to us. And like I said, 100%, nobody gets a salary here. Literally 100% goes back into the drone team.
Perfect. Good work out there. Someone you should know, Michael Parziale, USAR Drone Team up in New Jersey.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. You're doing good work.
I appreciate that.
It's the Morning X. It's Barnes and Leslie. This is 99X.
Mic Drop.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Hosted by former Navy SEAL Mike Ridland. It's unfiltered.
You know, you go to the sound of the gun, bam, you're gone.
It's weird. I mean, I've had so many near-death experiences.
It's raw.
I love this country. I offered my life to serve this nation and protect its people.
The question, you know, what's the meaning of life? And to me, it just boils down to one single word, which is purpose.
Mic Drop. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.